Mike, thanks very much. 8:48. Kev's with me now because we're talking about something that is near and dear to his heart, which is video games.
Right.
Now, not just fun and games. Obviously, you know they can be serious business, and that means a lot of money sometimes, Kev.
Yeah, this is an incredible story. Some rare copies of Super Mario Bros. And Legend of Zelda recently set new records at auction, selling for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
So
Wild.
Right, and the big question is, are you sitting on a potential gold mine of video games yourself? And not just Kevin, but anybody at home. So for details and to show off his new collection as well, Record and Rarities owner Ryan Lynch joins us once again live this morning. Hi, Ryan. Good morning.
What's up, Ryan?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're doing very well.
Congratulations on the new studio, too. It looks fantastic.
Thanks, buddy. It's awesome. It really is amazing to be here today with you.
So, Ryan,
Awesome.
I want to start things off with you. First of all, let's talk about just this bump in prices now. You know, we see this as kind of cyclical with different things. Right now, it seems like video games are the hot item. So what particularly is hot right now?
So what's hot right now is sealed games. So sealed games is what Kev was talking about. It's really the market. So the games that Heritage was started in the 70s and the 80s in Dallas, Texas, by two rival collectors, is really leading the way right now. And I've actually heard a couple of clients call it the new hedge fund. So when you have games that are going for $1.56 million and $800,000, it's a much more serious thing than just something that you're playing on the weekend. So I do have some great games to show you guys so that anybody at home might have them in their closet, in their attic, dig them out, come bring them to us. And with that, I have a special friend today. Come on in. Everybody knows him.
Oh,
Mario.
Mario! This is awesome. Can we interview Mario? That'd be amazing. Hey, Ryan, I have a quick question for you. So if you went to my house today, I have a bunch of old gaming systems. I'm still obsessed with the Nintendo 64. I have the N64. I have SNES. I still go back and play those games all the time. And to me, they're timeless. I think N64, Mario Kart, Super Mario Kart is one of the greatest games of all time, or GoldenEye for N64. There's a reason why we keep returning to these older games. And I wanted to ask you why you feel kind of we're going back, because the new technology and the graphics and the effects that we have in today's games are obviously way beyond what we played when we were kids. But for some reason, the N64, Super Mario Karts, and the GoldenEyes, to me, are still timeless in play. I don't know if it's a nostalgia thing, but why do you think we're going back to this stuff?
It's definitely nostalgia has something to do with it. Gameplay has something to do with it. They spent a lot more time on these games. There was less manufacturers making games at the time. So studios were really spent on digging in, making platformers that took games, took players a while to beat instead of just being able to beat them quickly. Also, you had no online gaming back then, which is a whole different thing. So it makes the community much, much different. Now, sealed games and loose games, and I want to go over this with everybody so you can see the vast difference. So we're going to start out with a game very, very popular. Started in the late 90s. The franchise started. This is Super Smash Bros. For 64, what you were just talking about. Now, if you were to have this game loose, you're looking at about $50, depending on condition. If this game was complete, just complete, you're looking at $150. But this game sealed is $8,500 starting out, $8,500. Now, if you grade the game, recently they had a graded game sold the same day as that Mario 64 on the 11th of this month, and it sold for $144,000. Yes, this game right here. And as you can tell, we're wearing white static gloves because when you handle games this expensive, you don't want to just handle them with your bare hands.
So, okay, Ryan,
you want to make sure that
we can see you again now. First of all, if you have that game, hold it up again so that everybody at home can see which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
And second of all, are there specific games, even if they're sealed, if somebody says, hey, I still have sealed games that I found or got or acquired from decades ago, are there certain games that are worth more money than others if folks are starting to dig through their collections now?
Yes. The more popular or the more rare the game. So if the game like Mario 64 for N64 was one of the most popular games of all time, so people keeping that sealed is very rare. Most people opened it up, played it, threw the box away. I mean, just the box of this game is worth $50.
Wow.
The manual itself is just worth $20, the piece of paper.
Wow.
Ryan, quick question for you. You work at Records and Rarities, obviously. How is this happening in terms of records? Are you seeing this with records as well, records that are sealed?
Yeah, so sealed records, even if they're opened with records, it's a bit of a different market. But obviously, sealed records. I think there was some record-breaking sealed records for Nirvana's Nevermind recently that sold.
Yeah.
So of course, it's all over the place. With COVID, collectability happened. Now you have celebrities like the Paul brothers who are buying very expensive Pokemon cards and wearing the necklaces.
Hey, Ryan, I got to jump in real quick because we're out of time. Look, Kevin can be as nostalgic as he wants. I want to make some money. If I buy these games now as an investment, is that market going to carry over for a while?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just getting hot now.
All right, good to know. Ryan, thanks for joining us this morning for Records and Rarities down in Springfield. Now, there's his information, 8:54. Thanks, Ryan. Let's get back over to Wisdom.